No. Okay, we're off. There's the ticketing building right there, parking lot, and then we're on a bus going to the Hobitton village. There's the parking lot. Where's the parking lot? Yay, we're off. We're off. There you are. There you go. That's where we were. Wow. And here you can see some sheep in the background right there up on the hill. Such a cute hill. Oh, somebody missed the ride. Come on, you're holding everybody up. This is everybody. Everybody say hi. Everybody say hi. So serious they're not.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this tour. Now, your guide today will be Janelle. Say hello to Janelle.
Hi, Janelle.
And my name's Big John, and I will endeavour to get you there and back safely. My reputation's not the greatest, but
Look at that
we'll
sheep.
do our best.
Bouncing. Oh, look at the lamb. Oh, look at the lamb. Look at cute.
Now, you would have been looking forward to this for a long time, folks.
Oh, yes.
I guess you're all excited, are you?
So cute. Yes.
That's the way.
And look at the hay barn.
Now, we're presently travelling through a lovely Alexander family farm.
Look at
And the Alexander family also own most of this tourist business. It's a unique farm in that it's one of the last sheep farms in this region. All the rest have been converted to dairy farming. It's also one of the largest farms in the region. It's 1,250 acres or 500 hectares.
Oh my God, look at
And
the
they have about 13,000 sheep
So scary.
and about 300 cattle. Now if you look out to the right here, this fantastic view here. This is one of the things that endeared Peter Jackson to the area, the lovely rolling countryside, hedgerows, scattered trees, and the famous Kaimai Ranges in the background. And what you're looking at there, folks, is how Peter Jackson perceived the Shire to possibly look. I guess there's no better man for an opinion, is there? No. Now, back in 1998, when they were contemplating making the Lord of the Rings, the location scouts were very... Oh, pal, you're going to lose that. When they were
so green.
contemplating the Lord of the Rings, the location scouts were very busy looking for suitable locations. And they found many suitable ones, but the directors were hoping to find a location where two special features were on the same location, and they found that here. Janelle will tell you about that later. And that's how this became the #1 location. Now, when they signed up with the farmer to film the Lord of the Rings here, there was no thoughts of tourism or the Hobbit movies, because in that agreement it stated very clearly that once the film was finished, the Lord of the Rings film was finished, the set had to be completely demolished and the land put back to its original condition. Well, they started to do just that, and they went well till a big storm came, and it was too dangerous to continue. So they agreed to put the demolition on hold for 2 or 3 months. And that proved very fortuitous, because it was during that time the first film was released, and local people soon figured out where most of it was filmed, and they came rushing out here all excited to see the set. And when they got here, they were very, very disappointed because half of it was smashed up. However, these people were very much enthusiasts, and they encouraged the Alexander family to rescue what was left. And that's just what they did. They rescued 17 hobbit holes. And that's how they started this business. And that's all they had to show the people for a number of years. Eventually they come back again, the film people, and they've said we want to film another movie here if we can. It's the Hobbit trilogy. Now the Alexanders by now have got a bit of experience with tourism. They said that's fine. The house there, the double arched stone bridge, and the Green Dragon pub. At the conclusion of your tour, Janelle will take you into the Green Dragon. There you will be given a complimentary drink of your choice, sequences, which I shan't explain. Now this area here is known as the something car park? Technical car park. Oh dear me. It's a bit hard, this repetition stuff. Anyway, that's where the film people maintained their technical equipment. It's now the depot for the maintenance people and the gardeners. You see, the trouble is with my speech, I've been saying virtually the same thing for 4 years, and I think I've got one more day to do so, because these things are going to be active. There'll be a film instead. Wow. They've been sitting there for 2 years, and every month they've been telling us, but it is coming true. It's quite good too, I've seen it. So, you get a bit stuttery by the time you've seen it 20 times a day. Yeah, down here on the flat was the base camp. Every outdoor location in the world has to have a base camp, of course. The centrepiece of any base camp is always the big marquee where people are fed. Surrounding that marquee, there was I was on the crew for the Hobbit movie, and there's some of the big vehicles. I'm telling you about all those trucks there. You've got to take everything that's in a hardware shop when you're making a film like this. It was made on 26 different locations, and
thanks, darling.
the sets are all made prior to arriving there, of course, but the directors might want a little bit extra done, and so in those vehicles you could have steel, glass, bricks, stones, anything that will help do building, and you got to have the men with you that can put it all together. So it's, but having said that, 70%, 80% of it